my name's Daniel, also known as Driz, and this is the workshop. Had a workshop for about 15 years, started off with Vauxhalls, conversions, builds, etc. C20XE conversions, C20 LEC conversions into things like Novas, Corsas, Astras, Cavaliers. Had various other things, including the South African ones like the 200TS, the 180IE, the 160IE, Zafira GSI, Amigas, all that sort of rubbish. Anyway, moved on to Land Rovers for my sins, and old Rovers, which most of you say they're even worse. So this workshop I've had for about 4 years now, and we've got various projects on the go. I was a bit of a forum guy before, so pictures and stuff were shared on there. I've never really been a video person, so I thought we'd jump on the bandwagon and have a go. So in here you can see we've got a 1999 Rover 200 BRM. Wanted one for a while. There was only 700 of made. It's got the 143 VVC engine, the red diamond stitched leather interior, and the LSD box. Wanted one for a while, and then all of a sudden one day one turned up and I was offered it. So I bought it there and then. And funnily enough, a few days later, friends of mine had another one. They'd cannibalised the engine and box to go in a Metro. So I had the bare shell, well, what was remaining of the shell of them, and trying to make a good one out of pair. So that's had a bit of welding work done by some friends of mine. I've done with the underneath of it. So it's just the body and paint and get it back out on the road. Also see, got a Range Rover Classic there. That's a 95 soft dash, so one of the last ones, black on black. It's currently got a galvanised chassis that I've put under it with a V8, but that's all going to change soon. I'm not sure that's the direction I want to go in now. So there'll be videos on that probably if this goes right. We've got up on the ramp the Rover 400 Turbo. Not many of them around at all. 200 brake, again with LSD box. I've just almost finished restoring that one. All the underneath's done, running gears all done. Just waiting on Samco hoses because they're back ordered due to Corona. So once that's done, it can be run up, go for its stainless exhaust, and have the exterior paint sorted out. But again, I'll do a video on that and show you that. Up there, you can see the mini shell, another car I wanted. Bought that as a bare shell as it is, blasted, so you can see how bad it is. And I've had a couple of others since for parts, so again, we'll do something with that in the future. Projects you can't see that are elsewhere, we've got a 1996 Rover MGF in white with full red interior that I've converted to a 160 engine. That's at home tucked up in the garage. That's our show car, summer car, whatever you like. I've also got mid-project a Defender 90 on an 86C Ridge, again under a Gal chassis with a 300 TDI, new Ashcroft box, all rebuilt. Outside looks rubbish, looks old and tatty, which is just how I like it, but underneath is all perfect. Also we've got a 300 TDI Discovery One commercial that me and a very good friend of mine made quite a few years ago now. Again, Gal chassis, lifted, tubbed engine, tubbed rear arches, tubular front arches, internal tank, as I say, lifted. But other than that, pretty standard running gear wise for now. Unfortunately, I had a little coming together of the tree on off-road event, so it's kind of been left to squander in there. I'll get round to it again one day. Use that really for green laning and pit pay and play days. Also got a MG Midget, 1975 I think it is, that I'll be restoring at some point. That's mainly for my mum, but I'll get back in, I'll get around to it. We've got a Rover Metro on a K plate 1992 that I've put a 1.8 143 VVC engine in. Leery little car. It's got MGF brakes, MGF radiator, MGF subframe, TF front suspension, individualised rear cams, stripped out. Yeah, there's a few of them about now. It's quite a simple conversion to do, but well worth it. Doesn't cost a lot, goes like stink. Scary little car. Also, we've got a Discovery 1-2 hybrid. About 5 years ago, I bought a rolled Discovery 1 Premium, and I had a Discovery 2 TD5 water-blown engine. So I mated the two together. So it's a Disco 1 running gear chassis, 300 TDI auto box, but with a Discovery 2 TD5 body on top. Had that, say, I built that about 4 or 5 years ago. Used to use it all the time, loved it. Great looking truck, reliable. Unfortunately, the gearbox started to let go, so it got parked up and left. It is on eBay as it is now. Let it go if it goes for the right price, otherwise I'll strip it and use the parts for the next thing. Next project over there is a Cummins 6BT powered Discovery 2. Again, it's a Discovery 1 chassis with a 6BT box, transfer box, 4-wheel drive, with a D2 body. That's mid-project. We've been cutting the body out to see whereabouts it's got to go, and I've got another body to go on it once we've worked out where to cut. We didn't want to go straight in with a good body and cut it wrong. So that's another two that have got to be mated together. What else? This MG here we've got here is just one that I bought to tidy up and sell. It's a Spark with the AP 4 pots, the nice wheels and the hard top, etc. So again, it's come out of the barn, so it needs to be cleaned up and sold. What else we've got? We've got an old Nuffield, 1956 Nuffield tractor, vintage tractor. Quite into those. A bit old before my time maybe, but it's great fun. That's stored at a friend's at the moment who's got several other tractors. Hopefully I'll show you some of them soon. Other projects, I've got my daily, which is a 2001 P38 Range Rover diesel. Again, purchased to sell on, but actually really like it, and it's good for towing, etc. So I'm keeping that. Other than that, I think that's probably it now. We've scaled down our project quite a lot. Had many projects, but it was a bit overwhelming, to be honest, a bit too much. So yeah. So that's where we're at. The workshop, say I've had 4 or 5 years now. Moved in pretty quickly. Didn't have time to set it up how I wanted it, so started to slowly go back, insulate it, board it out, whack it up, etc. Yeah. So that's where we're at the moment. So that's a quick introduction. Probably start doing some videos, and unfortunately, obviously, in the past, some of the past projects, there were more pictures and videos, so I might make a sort of compilation and just add something at some point. Hopefully, and that's the door.